a moment when I was riding in my car and I was not listening to gospel music, the words of Aubrey from Degrassi, Drake, came through my listening device. One of his most famous songs, if I were to call all of the lyrics, some of you would be able to sing them with me in real time. But there's a particular line that he offered in one of his classic songs where he says, "I've been down so long, it feels like up to me." I realize right now in the infancy of this message that this sermon might not be for everybody. But this message might be for 40 or 50 of us in the Son's house and another 20 online who have experienced a time in life when you have been down so long that you've gotten comfortable there. Where you've been down so low for so long that you've made a pallet and learned how to accept your lowly situation. I'm talking to the folks today who have been down so long that it doesn't even seem like it's possible to stand up and move on. But I've come on prophetic assignment today to let you know, the 40 or 50 of you in the house and the 20 of you online whom this is for, that wherever it is that you are right now today, whatever low state, whatever struggling situation and condition, I've come to let you know that you can't stay there. I don't care what it is. I don't care who it's about. I don't care how you got there. I've come to let you know collectively that we can't stay here. Black History Month is a wonderful month. It is an amazing time of celebration and reflection of history and heritage of people of the African diaspora, people who are accustomed to struggle, people who are accustomed to being made to feel lowly, who have persevered and have made significant contributions not only in the life of this nation, but all around the world. And Black history is not merely something that has happened, it is something that is happening. And whether you realize it or not, brothers and sisters, we're making Black history right now. We're making history right now as we worship God in this sacred space on this Lord's Day, the first Sunday of February 2022. We are making history. It's a wonderful time to pause and think about all of the strides that we have made, all of the advancements that we have engineered as people who have been despised and rejected. And yet, while that is good news, the bad news is this, that as far as we have come, we still have a considerable ways to go. Despite all of the laws that have been enacted, despite all of the marches that have been carried out, despite all of the historic political offices that we now hold, despite all of the businesses, Fortune 500 companies that we lead, we still have a ways to go. That's just another way of suggesting to us that we cannot stay here. And we've come a mighty long way. Yes, the Lord has brought us, but where we stand right now today, we can't stay here. Anytime you have lawmakers trying to get rid of books that detail the bloody, dirty, mired history of our people in this country so that Euro children won't be acquainted with the history of their past, it is a reminder that we can't stay here. Anytime that we're still talking about the need to eliminate no-knock warrants in underserved and urbanized communities, it is a reminder that we can't stay here. Anytime you have a professional sports league of 80% African Americans and there is only one African American head coach and there are still inequitable hiring and firing practices as it relates to African Americans in leadership, it is a reminder that we cannot stay here. But if we're going to move from here to there, to the place where we are, to the place that God wants us to be, we must do what Sharon Epstart says in her work about struggles and movements, that social revolutions are engineered by people who are tired of being where they are. It is the Fannie Lou Hamer effect. We're not going to change until we become sick and tired of being sick and tired. But is there anybody here on the first Sunday of February in 2022 who can just slip your hand in the air and attest, Lord, I'm not satisfied with where I am until I get to the place where you want me to be. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to mark time. I'm going to keep moving until you are satisfied with where I am.